All right, guys. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Sound and video. All right. Hey, I want to give a shout out to the guys that's here. I really appreciate you guys coming over and checking out the channel while I'm live here. Shout out to Nosematics, Jonathan Reese, and we got Mad Stacker in the house. Yeah, that's awesome. You guys are cool. I appreciate y'all showing up for this live video here. I've been working on this thing for quite a while, and um, it's been a little bit of a journey. But they're not absolutely perfect yet, you know. Real quick disclaimer though, you guys, you can see my shirt says cross training. Pick up your cross and follow me. I want you guys to know it says Jesus below that. Okay, so don't follow me, follow Jesus. Anyway, just a real quick disclaimer because I had this shirt on and I don't want nobody to think I'm somebody to be followed. But anyway, um, I've got this thing down pretty good. Amen. Amen, brother. Um, I think I've got the PEZ kind of perfected. And this is what they look like here just not too long ago. They were kind of like a double stacked, um, one on top of the other. And that was from slippage, um, trying to press them tighter with them in there. So one, it's a two-piece sandcasted mold, and one would slide over a little bit, so you'd get this offset, on the sides. And obviously that wouldn't work because it wouldn't fit in the PEZ dispenser. So, and there's a look at the actual thickness of a PEZ and the thickness of the wafer, I guess you call it. That's what um, some of the other guys calls them. The other companies that make them. Um, I forget what the other company is that makes them, but anyway, so they're pretty close to the right thickness. Yeah, they're almost spot on, but they weren't perfect, and I really want a perfect one. Even got the PEZ inside, and you can read that, which I'm going to make some more later, and I think I'm going to clear out one side of this for my logo and the 999, of course, you know. But anyway, that's where I was at just not too long ago. And I know you've all seen these. I'm calling them a tree because that's kind of what they hung on, like so, till I cut them off and kind of cleaned them up a little bit. But anyway, No says a while back, getting them to fit in the PEZ and work right in the PEZ dispenser. That's the key. Will it work in the PEZ dispenser? So let's see. Now I'm probably going to drop these. I can almost guarantee you because I fumble with these things and they fall off in the floor and everything else. So I might even have a few laying around here somewhere. But anyway, I don't know. I've probably made, let's see, six at a time, 12, 18. I'd say probably close to 40, 50 of them. But anyway, here goes. And she pops out. Well, that camera is just not focusing real good on that. So there's one. Get down here, we can see it. Two. Oh, Pamp. Pamp is the other company that makes them. Um, and they have all the stuff on them, the 999 and their logo and all that. There's three. But Pamp makes them in a 5 gram weight, each one of them. And you get six. Um, what's Nosematic? What's 1 to 1, 2 to 2? Oh, you're counting down. Okay, there's three. There's four. But you know, I didn't want a dispenser with a PEZ in it or loaded with PEZ where there wasn't at least an ounce, you know, to me. So it came up to about 30 grams you get through PAMP. Well, I wanted my dispenser to have an ounce in it. So mine's going to have at least 7 because every one of these is just under, they're like, well, they vary 4.5, 5 grams, somewhere around there. And so if I get 7 of them, then I'll have an ounce. Oh, yeah, YouTube's really slow. Huh. That's crazy. Yeah, I was checking here, asking the family and stuff, hey, did you get a notification? Because I was supposed to go live. I sent out a notification to go live at 12 o'clock. But anyway, so there's 6 right there. And there is number 7. So you drop that on a scale. Now this is just a scale I bought, and I'm pretty sure I want to set this on ounces Troy, right? Because it's silver. So if I weigh up these 7, there's 6 and 7. 7 of them comes out to 1.0230 troy ounces. I know you probably can't see that. One point 023. No, I can't see it. 6. Okay. So 1.0236, 233, 237. But anyway, it's a little over an ounce. And that's what I wanted. And we'll get a quick weight. So these are about, let me go back to grams. Knocking stuff down here. Let me go back to grams. And let's see what they weigh gram-wise. Okay, 4.4 grams on that one. 4.5 grams on that one. So they're a little under the 5 grams that PAMP has. 4.67 grams. Video is very choppy. Might be my internet because I'm out in the boonies. I might have to do something with that. 4.61 grams. Last time I did a video, or one time I did a video, Nosmatics. I think didn't we have pretty good video and audio then? Hey, Jonathan, what's up, buddy? Glad you're here, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. 4.4 grams. So these are all going to be like really close to 4.5 grams. 4.44 grams. 4.75 grams. So, but anyway, I told Nose a long time ago when I got these done that I was going to show them to him. He would be the first one. So that's been the journey, man. I don't know. I think it's been probably 6 months since I started making these things, and they're a real pain in the butt. But you know, it's pretty cool, I guess, when you finally get them figured out. And I think my problem all along is I just wasn't packing my clay tight enough. So now that I've got that clay packing problem, now I can concentrate. Yeah, a journey it was for sure. I appreciate it. I appreciate you really checking out my videos too, Nose. Man, I think you checked out every one of them. Yeah, it was, Jonathan, it was really a pain. Um, and there were some days I just did one and I'd be like, oh, it messed up. Well, I forget it. I'd leave, walk out of the shop, and go back the next day, mess with it some more. Yeah, they're really tiny. Um, so it doesn't take much to really mess them up. But um, this set here, um, these are going to be these are going to somebody really special. So um, I'll we'll reveal later who it's gonna who's getting this set. But this set here is spoken for pretty much already. So um, are you going to make more? Yeah, yeah, I'm going to make more, and I'm going to improve on them. Um, I want to make some for, well, you might want to just hang out. We'll just check out what I come up with because I've got to order some more PEZ. This thing here was a pain in the butt. I ordered this one, and it was the wording on Amazon. The way they worded it, it made it sound like you were getting three of them. Well, I ended up getting one, and it was supposed to be like $8 for three. And then they added in some shipping, and then they changed the price. And by the time I got this dude to my house, it was $25. And that really ticked me off. I was like, I don't know if you guys get tired of this, but there is no truth in advertising anymore. Everybody lies, everybody scams. It's like they can't tell you the truth. And to me, it's like, if you got to lie to sell a product, um, what's the point? You know what I mean? Why be deceitful? Be honest. If you've got a good product, it'll sell. If you don't, it won't. And you find something else. But to lie, well, that's a one-time customer. Let me see. Jonathan says, what was you saying there, Jonathan? Uh, or yeah, they're tiny. The PEZ, yeah. And Nosmatic says, are you going to make more? I'm going to make more. Jonathan says, my son has a ton of PEZ responders around this house. The responders are what? The police, the fire, the nurses, the first responders, like kind of like a series, I guess. I seen those on there. Nosmatic says, I would never be able to make that. I would eat all the PEZ before the poor. You know what? I had to buy I bought a 5-pound bag. I think it was a 5-pound bag of PEZ. And dude, I've got like a pound left. So I went through a bunch of PEZ, dude. A ton of them. Let's see. And I've eaten quite a few too, but I've given some away, the kids. I got grandkids and kids around here. So, when they come over and they see the PEZ, well, I give them PEZ. So anyway, Jonathan said, LOL, no truth at all. Just want as much money as they can get. Yeah. But you know what? I've had businesses in the past where, like I had a welding shop years ago, and you can have a one-time customer and screw them over, or you can have a customer for life if you take care of them. You know what I mean? If you do a good job and you do what they want, what they need, and you'll have a customer for life. Um, I always said when I had my shop, most of my customers became my friends. It's like I cared about what they cared about. If they had something that was messed up, broke, needed it fixed, that's what I did. If they wanted something new and different and I could build it, that's what I did. So anyway, I never understood the whole lying to sell something. It just didn't make any sense to me. So Nosemac says, because it's all about the money now. The personal experience has disappeared. Yeah, well, you know what? Nose, money comes and money goes, man. Money comes and money goes. Um, I've had a lot of money and I've had a little money, and all that stuff makes no difference, in your life. To me, it's your friends, when you ain't got no money, if you got friends, you'll be all right. But if you ain't got no friends and you ain't got no money, now you're in trouble. You know what I mean? Money, friends can help you get a job. Uh, Friends a lot of times have stuff they need done that you can do, make money. It's just friends are worth way more than money. Um, Jonathan says dispensers. I don't know what you meant by the dispensers. Uh, OFB didn't come to me for piercings and jewelry. For piercings, I didn't make money or eat that day. LOL. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same thing. No price tag on true friendship. No, that's absolutely right. You can't put a price tag on that. Um, got to take care of those who take care of you. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. I agree 100%. I want to see if I can load these back up in here. Like I said, this one here is spoken for. This is for somebody that's um, that I think will enjoy it and like it. So, and I'll probably be sending this out. This will be going in the mail um, probably tomorrow. Um, Jonathan says, got to take care of those. 100% knows. Yeah. But we got a good community here, man. The silver stacking community is awesome. We have a lot of fun on here and enjoy each other's stuff. We all have a little bit different likes and dislikes, and that makes it a little bit more unique. But this came up that one night. I knows you were there when we were all talking. Noticed the mail starting to run a bit faster. I hope so. I hope so. I'm going to send this out probably tomorrow. It's getting kind of late today, but I'm going to send this out probably tomorrow to somebody, and hopefully when they get it, you'll hear about it. But these things right here are pretty cool too. I mentioned this in my other video that, when you leave them on here, you can bend this stuff any way you want to. You can bend it out and around, out of the way, and it works great for sanding them down. And I have another one of these that I've got down at the shop that I use for the tree. But this one here will get melted back down, probably get melted back down with the rest of these PEZ here, and I'll make some new ones with that. And I've got to get some more PEZ dispensers purchased. Let's see, nose. When you're ready, I'm gonna buy a set for my daughter, Little Miss Pink Gloves. Yeah, Little Miss Pink Gloves. I was watching her this morning. She's a cutie, dude. She's a cutie. I like you guys' videos. You guys' videos are awesome. Um, she makes your channel, bro. Keep up the good work on that. She's going to be a star. She is a star. She's already the star. LOL. She'll love it. Yeah. Any ideas on what PEZ we'd like to see? I know Star Wars, and I think about stacking Stormtrooper when I look at Star Wars. These right here are pretty cool. The superhero series, Batman, Superman, Batwoman, all those. But there's some on eBay that are also like, what do you call it? The older ones. I forget. Nostalgic, maybe even Scooby Doo and some of those. But the mandolin, they've got those on there with the oh, I forget that little character's name from Star Wars. Uh, what the heck is that dude's name? Uh, those medics. Now she made me talk on this new video that we have coming out. Oh, I don't know how you do that, where she's doing all the talking, but it looks really good. It comes out really good. Uh, your videos are really cool to watch. Um, I lost a bet. Sorry, my fingers are extra fat today. Jonathan says, I've seen some older expensive PEZ. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Some of them on eBay are crazy in the price, but I guess they're kind of antiques or whatever. Mandalorian. Uh, I've seen that Boba Fett. I don't even know what that is. I think when I was looking on the PEZ dispensers today, I seen that, and it's the first time I've seen it. Nosematic says Grogu. I don't know what that is either. Oh man, you're welcome, brother. Nosematics, that's you got an awesome channel there, and I enjoy watching your videos. The pink gloves, she stole the show. If I had some pink gloves around here, I'd probably have her on here too. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to get this out there and show you guys where I'm at and what I've got done so far. I'm going to make some more. I've got to get some more PEZ dispensers ordered. And you mean Baby Yoda? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yoda. My kids have filled me in on that a little bit. They sit down with the grandkids whatever night that comes on or whatever, and they watch it together as a family. But I guess I just heard it's over. The season's over, or whatever, if it was a season. And she loves the pink gloves as well. Totally her. Hey, those noses you had made were pretty cool too. The 1 ounce noses from was it Backyard Bullion? I forget who it was that made them for you now. I know he's overseas, isn't he? And then there was a big nose in the middle, and I kept wondering about that one. If that was a silver nose in the middle. I couldn't hardly tell from the video, but it looked like it was silver also. And I figure John says, I've never seen an episode, LOL, but I know what's going on. Yeah. Well, it's pretty popular, I guess. So I'll probably get some of those and do them too. But the Baby Yoda and whatever was with it, I forgot. Now it was a 2-pack set, and it was about $8 or $10. Oh, 49's fine silver in Australia. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He made them all. Okay. Yep. How many ounces was the big nose in the middle? Was it? It was silver. Was it silver also? And it had to have been. It was more than 1 ounce. But I never seen her pick that one up, and I was wondering if that one was silver also. But it would have been a lot more unless it was hollow. But anyway, yes, all silver. He made them all. So the giant poured nose is, oh, it was awesome. Yeah. Yep. 10 ounce. Holy crap. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. That was a big one. So was that nose, the 1 ounce ones, was that his nose? Did he use his own nose to make that? I was kind of wondering about that when I was watching the video. That if you sent him a copy or something, or he just stuck his nose in some clay or made a cast out of plaster or something. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not sure how you'd start that, but it'd be pretty tough to stick your nose in that clay. You'd have to have a pretty hard nose. Maybe not to get a good impression and then make something hard in that impression. Oh, okay. That's your nose. Hey, that's freaking cool. It's big. That's funny. Yeah. Well, that's cool. So it's your own nose. Makes sense. That's what I'd want too. That's funny. Well, hey, we got three in the house and we got three thumbs up. So I couldn't ask for more than that. I sent a pic of my nose and he made it happen. Quite the artist. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, dude. What? Maybe you could make a plaster of Paris pick of your nose. Pick your nose. Oh, there you go. There's a good one. A pick of my nose. Pick my nose. Okay. Uh, the chat's degraded to nose picking, huh? Uh, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Um, anyway, what do you guys think on the next ones for the dispensers? What do you think would be the best ones to get? Um, you think first responders, or you think superheroes, or probably should go ahead and do the mandolin for sure. But besides any of those, anything else? Pick the schnoz, win a prize. Yeah. My son-in-law always says, "Play stupid games, win stupid prizes." Right? uh, it's crazy. Anything Marvel superhero, yeah. Anything Star Wars right now will sell. Okay. Well, that's kind of the plan. I don't know if you guys know for sure, but I'm unemployed now. So the trucking videos have dropped off sharply, uh, which that's okay. Maybe some people were probably tired of watching that crap anyway. I know I was. I lived it. So driving down the road's kind of boring. But uh, I almost was really thinking about, I probably shouldn't go there. I was going to say, um, yeah, I'm okay with everything, dude. We're good. We're good here. I got my first unemployment check yes Monday, so I got signed up on it right away. Um, I got a week's severance pay when I left. Yeah, big thumbs up to that, huh? I got a week's severance pay when I left, or when they laid me off, or whatever. He sold the company, is what happened. He didn't sell the company; he closed the company. Um, um, he, I really think he thinks something's fixing to happen. I've been putting apps in everywhere with no response. Wow. What part of the country are you in, Jonathan? I'm in Oklahoma, is where I'm at. Um, and I know the unemployment here is pretty bad too. Um, but you know what? I don't. The Lord closes a door and opens a new one. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Hey, Jonathan, you're in southern Oklahoma. Well, heck, you're right here. You're in Lawton. Drove through there a bunch of times. Right down 35 through Lawton. Right there by the what is that, Air Force Base in Lawton? Yeah, I've been here many times. Been there many times. Knows, and I just found out you live in New York, Babylon, New York. Man, you guys got it pretty tough over there, huh? Um, Fort Sill, yeah, Fort Sill, Lawton. That's right. The property I own, where I'm at now, I bought from a lady um, that she lived in Lawton. I had to drive down there and meet her. She's about 75, 80 years old, and I bought this piece of property from her. Always blowing stuff up there, huh? As long as I don't get too close to your house or accidental one go off course. I tell people just because I live in Babylon does not make me Babylonian. How far is Babylon? Because I know nothing about New York. Never been to New York, um, and up. Always wanted to go up until about I don't know, the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, something like that. And then I kind of decided, you know what? I don't really think I want to even go into New York, especially as a truck driver. Uh, my brother went there here last year driving truck, and he said it cost him um, $50 or more on a toll bridge, and he had no idea. It was a good thing he had cash on him. Um, he couldn't believe how much those tolls cost out there. Um, Always blowing stuff up. And Max, yeah, not Babylonian. Let's see, Johnson. House shakes like crazy, but a couple of years ago they overshot and set the entire reservation on fire. Wow, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It could be dangerous living there then. Um, Knows you're about 40 minutes from New York City. Wow. New York City's been pretty much devastated, hasn't it, from the beer flu and all the businesses being shut down and people moving out. I've heard it's like kind of like a mass exodus from New York, and I know there's been a lot of people moving to Texas and everywhere else. I think probably most of them leaving New York that's going to Texas are probably settling in Dallas and Austin and some of the bigger cities. But man, I'll tell you what, I don't know. I know when I left, I'm originally from California, which I don't. I'm even sorry to even have to tell anybody that. But um, when I moved out here where I'm at, it was a culture shock, and it takes you a while to get used to it because coming from a bigger city, coming to the country, you almost feel claustrophobic. Like I got to get out of here, man. I got to get to the city for a while, and it was weird. It was like I missed civilization, you know. And I was out here in the woods, and it took us a while to get used to it. You know, I'd say 2 to 3 years before we really settled in and feel comfortable. I can stay home now. Oh, probably up to about 2 weeks. I can stay in my house. Well, not so much in my house, but I can stay right here on my property for about 2 weeks at a time, and then I feel like I need to get out and roam around a little bit. You know. Um, it was bad. Everything was on fire, and firefighters from all over helped out on the fire out there on the reservation. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'd be afraid to live around there. I lived close to one in out in it was Mojave, California years ago when I was just a kid, and they did live ammunition testing out there too, uh, from China Lake Naval Weapons Center. Um, so knows you're looking Virginia or West Virginia to move. Be right back. Got to take dogs out. I got that. I understand that. I got two of them that would have to run out every once in a while too. Um, so uh, you're looking to buy in Virginia or West Virginia? Are you guys renting, or how do you? I mean, I don't know. I know the prices of real estate in New York before had to be it was astronomical. Um, I'm sure the prices are down now, but yeah, buying. Okay, well that's good. At least you know you're not just spending your money on rent or whatever. Uh, yeah, we bought this property out here so we came out here in 2003. So, man, it's crazy. I don't even feel like I've been here that long. Terrible here now, expecting a huge tax increase very soon. Dude, they got to make up that money somewhere. Um, and I'm afraid they're just going to keep taxing people. I was listening to a guy's YouTube channel yesterday. He was live in Canada, and I didn't really find out where he was at in Canada, but he said their real estate taxes have increased 3 times in the last year, and they're on that. I think it's a UBI, that universal basic income now. They get a check every month from the government, and I think that's what they're pushing for here too, is a UBI, a universal basic income for everybody. Because it's pretty obvious. I don't think they want us to go back to work. Um, I think they want everything shut down, everything closed up, and stay home. You know, uh, I would have never ever thought in a million years that the guy I was working for would have closed his business down. He told me that they did pretty well. They grossed 100,000, or they didn't gross. They made $100,000 in the last 6 months, I think he said, or a year, but it was profit. Um, and it was not even well, probably right at a 3-year-old business, and they were making a profit. So I don't know. I don't know why anybody would shut down when they're making a profit. Oh, cool. Thank you. Mrs. Rockstar just brought me a homemade sausage egg McMuffin, like a McDonald's. Well, we've got sausage and cheese and egg and muffin. Wow, that's awesome. Look at that, dude. That's better than McDonald's. And she brought me a fresh cup of coffee. Hey, Mrs. Rockstar, fresh cup of coffee. It's 1:30 in the afternoon here today. Um, Behind every good man is an even better woman. Yes, sir. Nosematic says hi, Mrs. Rockstar.
Hi.
She's waving back there. Oh, you can see your foot. Right, right there, your foot. Just a foot. uh, he said, behind every good man is an even better woman.
I don't know about that.
Hey, if you can find one that knows how to make your coffee just like you like it, let me see. Oh man, that's perfect. That is perfect. Just the right amount of hazelnut, just the way I like it. So, man, we got sausage McMuffin with egg and cup of coffee. Is it making you hungry, Nose? Numismatic 11:30 here. Hey, buddy, how's it going out there, Numismatic? Glad you came over. The wife just brought me in a sausage egg McMuffin with cheese and a cup of coffee. It's 1:30 and I'm having muffin and coffee here. So, you know what? Um, it's good to have muffin and coffee anywhere. When I'm out driving a truck, and my favorite place to stop and eat is the Waffle House. The coffee test goes hand in hand with the door test. Yeah. Uh, I love to stop at the Waffle House, and sometimes we might not get stopped till late at night, and 9, 10 o'clock. Well, the Waffle House is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I go in there and order breakfast at the Waffle House because I love the Waffle House. Yeah, you know what I like about the Waffle House? I can watch them cooking my food right there, and um, that makes all the difference in the world to me. They don't hide nothing in the back. If they drop your sausage in the floor or whatever, you see it. You watch them throw it away. So, um, numismatics. You probably didn't get a chance to see this because I don't think you were here then. You'd have to go back and review it. But I finally got a PEZ dispenser with some PEZ in it that works. and it's loaded with 7 PEZ. My big fat fingers can get them out. 7 PEZ. That equals a little over an ounce. I can pop them out. I didn't think this spring was going to be heavy enough for an ounce of PEZ, but it seems to be doing all right. I thought it was going to be too weak. So there's 7 PEZ in the dispenser. That equals 1 ounce of silver. And I don't know if you can get I'm going to try another close-up of them. Let's see if this camera is not the greatest. It's a Walmart camera. And you can see there's some imperfections. They're not perfect. But I really want to make a perfect PEZ. And it's perfection takes a while. So, but I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to do some more of these. And but this one here is spoken for already. I ain't said who it is yet, but this one's going to go out in the mail probably tomorrow to somebody. And when they get it, they can tell you all about it. And they can check it out firsthand. So there it is, all 7 of them lined up in there. And they're shiny. I polished them up a little bit. But it works pretty good. Does all right. Well, I've missed a lot of chats here. Let's see. Numis is in the house, man. Numismatics. You've never been to the Waffle House? Nose? Man, they got pretty good food. It's kind of like to me, it's like home cooking, you know. I like their eggs and hash browns and pancakes. They do a pretty good job on them. Again, wonderful done. Thank you, Nose. Hey, brother, you was a lot of encouragement on this, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all the encouragement. You guys checking out the videos, and I don't know, you watch those videos, like I have, putting them together and everything, and after a while, I'm just bored with them, making the same video kind of, it seemed like over and over and over again. Like, I don't know how many failures, 25, 30 failures, 40, I don't know, there's a bunch of them. But I think I got the process down pretty good. Numismatics is nice. I have been watching the progress, of your PEZ silver pills. Yeah, silver pills. That's cool. Love it. Been waiting to see it work. Yeah. Well, you seen it, right? You seen it work. It does all right. The spring holds an ounce, moves them right out of there pretty good. Doesn't seem to have a problem. So this one will be going out in the mail tomorrow, and I'm gonna get started on some more. Does anybody recognize that? That's Zingo's Cafe, Buck Owens Boulevard, Bakersfield, California. That cup's come a long ways. Crazy, huh? But anyway, I'm going to get this sent out, and when it reaches its destination, I'm sure we'll hear something about it. But anywho, I'm going to get off here, guys. I know you probably got stuff to do, and let's see. Okay, I'm caught up, I guess, in the chat. So I think we had about 5 people on here, and can't wait to see that video. Yep. Nose, I appreciate you sending some people over, man. I really appreciate that. So it's not just me on here talking to myself, which I can do that too, but it's not near as fun. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking it out. Numismatic, um, Jonathan Reese. Who else was on here? Um, Nosematics. Um, I think we had about 5 on here at one time. So hey, I'm tickled to death. I want y'all to know I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate all the encouragement. And I just want to tell you all God bless. And I hope things are going good in your world. And I hope all this crap going on, all this garbage in the world that we're dealing with doesn't affect you. I know it's affected all of us somewhat, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Um, can't hold us down forever, right? So I love you guys. I appreciate you stopping by. And I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to eat this muffin, my egg McMuffin, while it's still hot. All right. So, anyway, I'll keep you posted on the next one. You guys have a good day. God bless and take care. I'm out. Thank you guys for being part of the community too, and thank you guys for having me in there. I appreciate you guys, and y'all have a good day. God bless.